my interpretation of God started to switch. I had probably 2 years of sobriety at that point, and I went to a park, and this is where I had my like total God thing. I went to the park, and I was sober 2 years, and I said, you know, because I wanted to figure out what is this God thing? What's it all about? You know, and I'm a firm believer that if you want information, go to the source. And so I sat at the park, and I said, you know what, God, I know cars run on gas. And I know this concrete bench is solid. I know that for a fact. Prove to me you exist. Yeah. And that's when I had my spiritual awakening. Yes. For me, God reaches people in ways in which is deep and personal, in which they understand to the point where there is no doubt in that individual's mind. And what happened to me that day sticks with me today, and it will never, ever leave me.
23 years ago?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. After I said that, I was laying on the bench, I looked up, and the trees like were vivid. They were like pastel. They were huge. And I looked below me, and all these little animals came out the woods, and they were surrounding my bench. And I felt this sense of ease and comfort within me. And I was given instructions, and it's pretty tripped out. And the 3 things I was told is 1, don't hate. 2, don't intentionally harm nobody. And 3, always finish what you start. And I live by that even to this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
That's a
powerful.
nice rule book.
It's deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I started out with an 8th grade education. Okay. I got my associate in arts degree.
Okay.
Then I continued to go to school. And then I became a registered nurse.
Okay.
And going to nursing school, they're really strict on background checks because everything I'm doing, I have to get fingerprinted.
Right.
And they pull up my rap sheet. And I remember that, you know, some would say, and they'll never give it to you. I'm like, you know what? This is what God wants me to do because everything I do right now, and I don't use God's name loosely. This is my reality and how I think and feel and believe and act. Yeah. They said, well, you have to contact the nursing board, you know, to see if you're able to do this. And I would contact the nursing board, and they would send me to enforcement because of my felonies. And enforcement would say, well, we can't tell you if we're going to give you a license until you finish school. And so I'm like, whoa, okay. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so I pray about it, and God just says, finish what you start. And I finished school. And when I got done, the nursing board said, okay, well, we'll give you a nursing license, but we will restrict it and put you on probation. And I'm like, probation? Really?
That's it?
I know probation, dude.